Hello and welcome back to our Final Fantasy X HD Platinum walkthrough. We just beat the Chocobo Eater, so we have got some business to take care of now. If you talk to that girl, she will give you a Chocobo to ride, but since we just beat the boss, we better go and save, right? Right. So, you know, save at your own discretion. I don't really care. You could actually get to the next save point without fighting any battles if you ride the Chocobo, so don't worry about that.
Hello? No charge this time.
No charge, because we beat the Chocobo Eater. Now, if you kill him or knock him off the cliff, you get this. But if you knock him off the cliff, you get the level 1 key spheres, and we'll be using those soon. Not in this video, I don't think, but soon. We're using one of them anyway. So ride the Chocobo. Chocobo has great music in this game. So there's several items that we can only pick up by riding the Chocobo. If the Chocobo Eater pushes you off the cliff, you have a long walk ahead of you. And I will actually replicate that walk, just in case. So don't worry. Don't worry. So anyway, along the road here, you will find these Chocobo feathers, little yellow feathers. They're hard to see. A little easier to see in the HD version. I found them hard to see on the PS2. But basically, you walk up to them, press X, the Chocobo will jump. He'll jump up there, there's a chest. Get a heat lance for Kimari. That has fire damage or something, I think. Wouldn't worry too much about it. There's Bhed Primer 9, just on the road, on the curve of the road. So if you fell, you're gonna have to work your way back here and get that, for definite. So there's Shalinda, and there's Macon.
A safe journey to you.
They're both just being chill dudes, which is nice. So there's still a few feathers and stuff along the way, but they're actually back around the corner because this is the end of the road. There's a save point here if you want to save. There's a chest, some high potions, but rather than continue on, I'm just gonna go back, and this is the old road, the Mihen Old Road, or Low Road. I think it's called the Old Road though. And if you fell off, you will be at the very far end of here. That's if the Chocobo Eater managed to push you back. If he pushes you back, you should probably reset and fight him again, because you want those key spheres. And there's no need to get knocked up. He's an easy boss. Even if you decide you just want to kill him, he's easy. So following that feather gets us 2 items, which I didn't pay attention to. Apparently I'm going to equip one of them now. Yes. It's a Thunderblade for Orin. It has Lightning Strike, and it is somewhat useful in this area of the game and almost nowhere else, so you might as well equip it. I also gave Waka that Thunderball. It's not called Thunderball, but it should be. Now, we'll do some spear gritting, just because we can. Nothing major there. So, following the road still. So here the Chocobo Knights are doing some training exercises. We cannot partake in their training exercises, but whatever.
Oh, you know.
I see. The
So
Highroad ends
that
over
text
there.
is the same
However,
whether you get
we
pushed
have
off by
sealed
Chocobo
off
Eater or
the
not.
area beyond
So it's just
for
like,
the
oh, you
duration
know,
of our operation.
I got knocked off foot.
You
No, you
may
didn't. Don't
ask
worry
the
about it.
gate captain up ahead if you need to pass through.
So that's it. When we get back up there, we will need to be asking the gate captain so we can pass through. But for now, it's not a big deal. Here's our final Chocobo feather, I believe. That gets us a Fortune Sphere. Fortune Spheres can be used to activate luck nodes on the sphere grid. There are very few luck nodes, but we do have a luck sphere. So now we can combine the two to give someone +4 luck. I think I do that soon.
You can't run a business
Maybe even in this
with no
video, I'm not sure,
customers.
but I know I used them
Say,
at some
can I
point.
interest you
Distinctly
in
remember it. I can't remember who I gave the luck to. Probably Yuna.
Sure are a lot of crusaders about. I wonder what they're up to.
Why give it to Yuna? I don't know. I like to bolster Yuna's stats in the hopes it'll bolster Aeon's stats. So this is where you wind up if the Chocobo Eater pushes you off. You want to open that chest either way because it has a Mars Crest, which is important. It's a part of Orin's final weapon. So what I did here was get off the Chocobo, and I'm going to walk back from here. Just because if you did get pushed off by the Chocobo Eater, this is where you're going to be walking back from. And there are some new enemies here. Nothing particularly new here except for that Thunder Flan, which we haven't seen yet. So I will show you the fight. That lizardy thing, dragon, Komodo dragon looking guy, that's the same thing that Orin fought in the what was it? In the Blitzball Stadium. Alright, there we go. So the Voluvra is what it's called. This floating eye is weak to lightning, which is why I gave Waka the lightning ball. The Voluvra is weak to lightning as well, which is why I gave Orin the lightning blade. And the Flan, of course, is weak to water. But we have to use everyone in the battle because we're boring. So just bring everyone in to smack it once. I'm going to use Prey, and it's a useful move. And if you keep using Prey all the time, she will eventually get the healer overdrive mode, where she will get her overdrive up by healing, which is potentially faster than getting it up by being hit by enemies. So, something to think about. So we got a couple of sphere levels there, and that's fine. Might as well spend them while we can. So, as you can see, Lulu is coming up on a level 1 key sphere. She's also coming up on the level 2 black magics, Fyra, Watera, Blizzara, and Thundara. We will be getting them before the next boss. They're pretty close now. So there's Ultima in the middle of Kimahri's starting grid, behind 4 level 4 key spheres, so you cannot get it to the end of the game no matter what. That is, of course, the ultimate black magic spell, but it has quite a delay when you cast it. Like, you lose a lot of turns, and you know, magic, by the time you get it, you could potentially have break damage limit on some of the other characters, and magic becomes less important towards the end of the game. But it's still a good spell to have. So, moving on up the Highroad. Hell, theoretically, you could sit on Kimahri and never use him until you get the, or never level him up, until you get the level 4 key spheres, and then you could get Ultimate, and then you the Black Magic Sphere to teach it to Lulu or Yuna, and just have it without having to backtrack through Kimahri's.
Let me handle their time.
You know, I don't know. It's up to you. So I showed this battle because that lizard thing is a new enemy, I think. I'm not confident, maybe we have fought it before. But either way, here's the battle. I don't even know that lizard's name. Man, I should, I'll look it up right this instant. Right this fucking instant. Okay, I killed it. And I faded out the rest of the battle. I should still look up that thing's name. But I have no idea what it is. It's not a raptor. No, it's not a raptor. Those are in the next area, I think. You know, enemies clearly follow a type. And that's a small lizard type, I guess. I don't know what the name of that type is even. There's not a Melusine. So yeah, the encounter rate is quite high on the old road, I find. But now we're back here. So speak to the Crusaders at your leisure. I think it's an Eperia, that enemy. No. Oh, yeah, I think it is.
Gee,
yeah, they can petrify
Captain
you.
Lucille and Elma should have been here by now.
Eperia. Yeah. It's weak to ice, if that's right.
How many times do I
Anyway,
have to
here's
tell
Donna
you I'm a
and
summoner?
Bartomeo
Sorry,
again.
ma'am.
I remember
No
his name this time, I
exceptions.
think.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
You're getting impeded,
Sorry,
Donna.
ma'am.
Deal with
No exceptions.
Useless.
it. So now she's kind of peed off. Whatever, I'm going to save before I talk to her. You can save in any order you like.
Oh, it's you.
So she's
As
still
you
being a
can
bitch.
see, not even summoners can pass.
But I guess she has a reason to be
But
cheesed
they'll
off
call on
now.
us in the end. Just wait and see. In the meantime, I think I'll have a nap.
So she's going to have a nap
Oh, Bartello.
in the bushes. Oh, I don't know, in the bushes with Bartello. So she ran off to have sex in
The
the bushes.
Mushroom
And that's
Rock
fine.
Road is off limits to non-Crusader personnel.
She's on holidays. She might as
until
well.
the end of the mission.
Till the end of the mission. So, what do we do? What do we do? Oh my goodness, I don't know. Except I do know. Proceed. There's Loser and Gada, our old friends from Bhed.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
And there's a box with a big ladybird in it. And that's
Show me
okay
how to play
too.
Blitz sometime.
Will
Ring
do,
around.
Gata.
We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Good luck, Luzu. Chumps. Now, I like Luzu's pants actually, so I'm not going to say anything bad about him. But they proceed, and we are still stuck here. What the hell? How do we get through?
Any
Well, let's talk to
donation
these
toward
guys.
Operation
Now this
Moonhead
guy-
would be greatly appreciated.
If you donate 10,000 gil, you will get a moon ring for Luna, which has auto shell. Or SOS auto
Hey,
shell,
you're a
maybe.
summoner and her guardian,
One of the others.
right?
It's not worth
Sorry
10,000
for the
gil. At
inconvenience.
this stage in the game, you will just about have 10,000 gil.
What, they didn't
I had
tell
about
you?
11,000 here.
We're bringing
Wasn't
sin
worth it.
spawn from all over
For
Spira.
1,000, I think you get a Seeker's Ring,
Sin
and for
spawn
100, you get like,
inevitably draw sin,
a
right?
remedy or something.
We're
I don't know.
gonna
I didn't give him any
lure
money
you to a
anyway.
trap.
But, well, you know what? I'll check exactly what you can get
This
for
mission,
each level of money,
Operation
because there's
Mayhem,
going to be a
is
cutscene coming up
Crusader
anyway.
Al-Bhed joint mission.
I might as well talk
We
over it.
Crusaders lure sin in, and the Al-Bhed
Okay,
strike
if you
it
donate
down.
100 gil, you
see,
get a scout
Al-Bhed
for Waka,
hates sin as much as we
which
do.
just has sense here. For 1,000 gil, you get an Ice Lance for
I'm sorry,
Kamari.
I can't let you
Probably figure out
pass.
what that has. Piercing and Ice Strike. And yeah, for 10,000 gil, you get the Moon Ring. It's not worth 10,000 gil. I mean, if you have a ton of money and you want to just buy a Moon Ring, go ahead, but it's not worth it. So here comes Seymour. Seymour Butts. And his Guado gay... No, don't say it. No homophobia here. We're all cool guys. His Guado
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
guys. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm too tired for
You
alliteration.
look
Alright,
troubled.
leave me
Is there
alone.
anything I can do?
Anyway, Seymour sees that Yuna looks troubled, and he uses his
I see.
I don't know, his sway to get her through
Maester
the
Seymour,
gate.
let me show you.
Seymour's part of the
center.
command staff.
Hold.
So are his
I have a
creepy
request.
Look at that guy, he's
Yes,
so
Your Grace.
creepy.
I
don't like
need to have
Guado.
Summoner Yuna
I'm a
and her
racist, I don't
guardians
care.
let through to the command center.
So he's saying, you know, we're bringing Yuna and her guardians.
But Maester Seymour,
Mr.
Mr.
Seymour,
Seymour,
you
sir.
can't do
Do
that!
not worry.
He's going to
I
take
will
full
take full
responsibility for his actions. Who's going to say anything to him? He's got veins on his forehead.
very
could
well.
fuck
they may
you up.
pass.
Not that he's a bad guy or anything. Not that he's evil. I mean, sure, his theme song is really sinister, but
It is done.
that's not his fault.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
So, now we're going to head on through to the Mushroom Rock Road.
Yuna.
Once
it's
Yuna
time
stops
to go.
bowing. Come on, Yuna.
Right.
Okay. I don't think Donna gets let through, though.
Who does he think he is?
Titus is jealous
He's a maester. Better get used
because
to it, yeah.
Yuna was bowing to Seymour. She never bowed to Titus like that, you know what I mean? So that's fine. I mean, jealousy is normal. It's a normal human emotion. Let's proceed. I stood still here for a while. I don't know why. Well, I must have been picking my nose or something. Here we go. Proceed into the Mushroom Rock Road for another cutscene in which Waka and Maester Seymour debate the merits of religious dogma.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
All hail! Maester Seymour. Mr. Seymour. No, Maester Seymour. Ah.
Brave Crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira.
Tell you what, though,
Believe in the path you have chosen.
for such a
Let
strangely
faith be your
sinister man,
strength.
he's quite the
I,
orator.
Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness
Oh,
to
he's
your deeds.
round him
today.
up. Pep talk.
Sir,
Sir, yes, sir. All right.
what's going on?
So Waka's like,
Why is Maester Seymour
hey,
back
whoa,
in the
whoa,
Crusaders,
hey,
eh?
yo, whoa, this ain't
They're
right.
using Al-Bed's Machina. They're
Dwarf
violating
Glen
the
is now
teachings.
offline.
Even going against the teachings. They're willing to risk it for the greater good.
Hey, you know, if you want to
Waka,
find a good
I think
YouTube
Maester
channel here on
Seymour sees
YouTube,
that too.
search for Duode Glen or Glen Duode. In either order,
Lulu!
one is a channel with lots of movie
can
and
only
TV show
speculate.
soundtracks. One is a very good Let's Play channel with a
Ask him
comical
yourself.
guy who plays Let's Play video games. You should check him out. But anyway,
Ah, Sir Oren.
so
It is
Seymour's like,
an
hey
honor.
Oren, what's up?
I would be most
You're
interested
famous,
in
man.
hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
But Seymour's also
I've
famous,
got
so they
nothing
can
to
have like
say
cool
about it.
conversation between famous people. But Oren's a dick, so he's like, I ain't
See-
saying shit to you, boy.
Sir
That's
Oren
okay.
must be a great asset as a guardian.
He must be a great ass. He is.
Christ.
He's a huge ass. What a dick.
Please,
But
there's no
anyway,
need
he
for
wears sunglasses
formalities.
no matter what's going on. So he's clearly a cool guy.
Excuse me.
So now,
Mr.
Waka
Seymour,
with his questions.
Why is your lordship
And Lulu's like,
Presently
"Shh, Waka, don't
present
embarrass
here,
yourself.
sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
And so Waka spoke as he normally
Isn't
would.
this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
No,
It's true.
I ain't
I
stopping shit.
However-
Yeah.
Both the Crusaders
What do you think
and
of
the
Waka,
Al Bhed truly
guys?
wish
I think he's a
peace
cool
for
guy.
Spira.
A little earnest, but I like him.
This Operation Mihen was born from
I'm
that
biased
wish
because
they
I
shared.
also have ginger hair, but
Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their
mine doesn't go up
intentions
into
are
a
pure.
a point challenging the very gods
I,
themselves for
Seymour
dominion of
Guado,
the skies.
the person,
But
not the Maester of Yevon,
you know,
as a denizen of
my
Spira,
hair's also that color.
I
So
wish them
that's
well
cool.
in their endeavor.
I don't play Blitzball.
But using Machina.
If it was a real
that's
sport,
bad,
I
isn't
still
it?
wouldn't play it.
Pretend
I'm not
you
a very
didn't
strong
see them.
swimmer. I can swim. But I couldn't be
Beg your
firing
pardon,
myself
but
around in a
that's
big
not
underwater
something a maester
sphere.
should say.
But anyway,
Then pretend I didn't say it.
what?
From the first time I laid eyes on him,
Pretend
I
he
never
didn't
did
say it.
like
That's-
Seymour.
Yeah,
But you know, some of the things
Seymour's
he
a
said
cool
that
guy
day,
in a way. Like
they made a lot of
he's
sense
kind of fast
to
and
me.
loose. He's not a super serious maester of Yevon. You know, he's not a strict priest. He's not like don't eat meat on Good Friday. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.